And we're live.
Hey,
Hello,
everybody.
people. Hello. I think there's some
Hello,
people
world.
coming. Hi. Awesome. Welcome. If anybody's coming, I guess we'll chat for a few seconds and like chill out and stuff because it's the first time we've done a live together. But we could start by introducing ourselves, I guess, to everyone who's coming. So welcome if you're here. My name's Steph. You're on Coffee Over Apples. You know what we do: sci-fi, anime, manga, horror, book, art, things. That's me. Hi. Okay. But I have a friend here today. So V, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, y'all. I'm V from Caffeinated Covers. I mostly read fantasy, but occasionally I read other stuff. Right now, I'm really loving Wheel of Time, and I got lucky at the library. So gonna be cracking this bad boy out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Never read Wheel of Time. And I'm really scared because I have a million other series to get to. But where is it at for you? Favorite? Like
So it's promising. The first 200 pages were so hard to get through, and I just wanted to quit. But people were like, "You have to continue." And now I'm like, I'm hooked on this series.
okay, cool.
I just breezed through like the third book on audiobook in like a week and a half, which is a lot for me because it's like 24 hours. So that's a lot of time like listening. So I'm going to try to take it slow and just read and enjoy it this time.
Sweet.
Or, well, this is book 4, but same series, different approach.
So how many books did it take? Because I've heard a couple people say like get to book number whatever and it gets better. And I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah, especially because these are like 800-page chonkers. Like that's a lot to invest in a series that you aren't even sure if you're going to like. So for me, it started picking up after the first 200 pages in the first book. And then at the very end of the series, it's like, okay, I'm invested. I want to know what happens next. Like, I'm having a good time. Let's continue.
Cool.
But like I know with Dresden Files, just skip the first 2 books. That's another one of my favorite series that I almost gave up on super early. The first 2 books were like terrible, and then the third book is like, oh my god, this is what I came here for.
Okay, but totally valid. That's also on my list of things to eventually get to. One at a time. One at a time. Right
I have a problem with Dresden. I'm like rereading that series as well, and right now I'm going through the rabbit hole, and it's kind of a problem because I'm like fan theory. What's going on here? What's going to happen in the next book? And I'm enjoying it.
That's fun though when you have a series that's still ongoing and everyone's guessing like who's going to be right.
Oh yeah, and then whenever somebody asks the author like what's going to happen or to just give them a little hint, he'll be like, nah, I'm not going to tell you. And you can tell that he actually like enjoys doing that to people. Like, what kind of person enjoys torturing their fan base like that? Come on.
Sadistic. That sounds so fun though. It's so cool.
Yeah.
But yay, people are coming. Hello, thanks for coming.
Hey, how are you?
How are you doing? How are you doing, V?
How you doing? I'm great. I'm not at work right now, so life's a party. I was doing some more tedious work, but it was good. Like I learned a lot from it, so it was good. But I would much rather be like sitting here reading. Like if I could get paid to read books, like sign me up.
Yes, that is a dream come true. I would just love
the
to
dream
do the whole time. That'd be so fun. Yeah, but
that would be incredible.
Yeah, I sound a little nasally, guys, because I've been sick lately. But we're just gonna chill out because I could use some reading. It's the best way to start the weekend. So, hey, Natalie. Forgot I had this in the background waiting for the start and I had a mini heart attack. Oh, sorry. Did we scare you?
Oh my gosh.
Hi, thanks for coming. Hey, let us know what you guys are reading for today. I know it's like mid-September. How are you guys doing with your TBRs? But are you picking up Wheel of Time tonight, V, or are you picking up something else?
I'm going to pick up Wheel of Time. I have a couple other books that I'm in the middle of, but I really want to keep the Wheel of Time train moving.
Okay, totally fair. Yeah.
What are you reading, Steph?
In Dune.
Dune. Ah,
It's actually the book club pick for my sci-fi book club for this month.
nice.
So
Very
this is my
cool.
reread, and I'm doing
Mhm.
lots of annotating. So it's a nice taking my time with it. Have a lot of thoughts for my vlog.
Very cool. Yeah, I've heard that Dune is just as complicated as Game of Thrones, and so I think that going into it in depth is something that a lot of people are going to enjoy, especially with everybody getting excited about the movie coming out. I think that's
Yeah,
going to bring a lot more people to the books, and hopefully we'll get to do that whole like Game of Thrones theory crafting discussion thing that we had for a couple years.
I think so. I think so. I'm curious as to how they're going to adapt it. I'm just so excited for giant worms. I love giant monsters. I would say like I love horror, but subgenre of horror is like
Oh,
giant monster horror.
oh my gosh, that's like terrifying.
Give me
But
some
like
like
Paris, like
Godzilla.
yeah, but like parasitic worms for me are like the scariest thing ever. Like I'll
Oh,
fight a
absolutely.
tiger before I like fight a parasite. But yeah, like I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the big worms, but apparently they're like a big deal in that series.
Yeah, they're a
Or at
huge
least in
deal.
that book, from what I've heard. I haven't read it yet.
Pun intended, they are a huge deal. Yes, literally
Yeah,
and
they are.
I'm just reading Ship of Magic. Oh,
Ooh,
I don't think I've heard of
who's that
that.
by?
Let's know who that's by. We'll get started with our first sprints in a few minutes. Just finished Dune and loved it. Cool. I know there's like a huge fan base around Dune. Natalie's probably in the first sprint. I'll finish editing a video. Yep, productivity.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes. I love
And I've
that.
also heard such good things about Jade War. Like
Me
that's
too.
another book that I need to put on my TBR.
Yep. That is on my like 2022 goals kind of list. You know.
Yeah.
Hey Roro, thanks for coming.
Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you.
Yay. Montero is so good.
Yes. Yeah, I saw some of the video. Like, I'm assuming you're talking about the album, but I saw some of the videos for some of the songs on there, and they're fantastic.
I haven't listened to anything yet. I did see some like art that I was pretty hyped about. It's like that's pretty cool stuff, but I haven't like actually sat down and digested anything.
Oh, yet. Did y'all see Little Nas X at the Met Gala? Oh my gosh. Three different outfits, and he looked amazing.
So cool. Like in another life, because I'm a full-time artist, but like in another life, I would have been like an artist designing something for the Met Gala. Like one day that would have been a dream.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That would be so cool. But unfortunately, I'm not a fashion designer, so I'm just living vicariously through them.
Yeah.
Oh, Robin Hobb.
Robin Hobb's another good one.
Okay. Another one I haven't read yet from and is on my like eventually I'll get there list.
Oh, I know. R/Fantasy really seems to love Robin Hobb. Yeah. Jumping in between Realm Breaker and Ironheart. Those both sound badass.
Yes. Yeah. Gothic is my favorite horror genre. Gothic, yes. I love some Gothic stuff. Absolutely. Looked incredible. Yes. Things we need to check out.
I know. Things we need to aspire to being like a smidgen closer to.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm over here rocking my like dry fit polo because when I'm at work in the summer and it's super hot, these like save my life.
They're so comfortable and they're just like easy to put on. I don't know what to wear. Throw it on. You always look good.
Oh yeah. Plus, like I can live life in a sports bra and nobody knows because it covers everything.
That is
I like my field is like, yeah, my field's like 90% dudes. So sometimes I have to like try to, I don't know, accommodate them. Life, world sucks, but
they'll get over it.
Yeah, they're just weird about stuff. Yeah.
They'll get over it. Be comfortable. Do you? They'll be totally fine.
Oh yeah. The Vanishing by Claire Ooh, I've heard of that one. I've heard about that one in passing, and now I want to Google it.
I don't think I've heard of that one. My TBR is constantly growing for people giving me suggestions, especially you, Roro. Especially you, always giving me suggestions. Life After Sale is my favorite song of the album. Yeah, see, I haven't listened to it yet, so I'll let you know. Maybe I'll post something on Twitter after I do listen to it. But yeah, cool. So how long of sprints do we want to do today? Or how long do you usually do when you do sprints?
I usually do like 15 or 20 minutes, but I'm happy to do longer. Sometimes I'll just like get in the zone, but if I'm not in the zone, like flipping back and then like I guess hitting the reset button on it helps. But
Okay.
I'm down for whatever y'all want to do.
Cool. Is 25 minutes okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, 25 minutes is great.
All right.
And
awesome.
do y'all mind if I like take bites of my salad as I'm reading? Like is any
my face with cereal right before the live show? Like
Oh,
do it.
nice. Sweet. Yeah, sorry. I got home at like 5:45 and I was like, I gotta get this.
Okay. Full disclosure, if you ever see me on a live show like this, chances are I'm eating behind the book. Just like so please
trying to be classy about it.
Yeah. Snack away. We're all friends here.
Nice.
Cool. So let me go ahead and set up the timer. Let's go with something nice and chill today. I have this little candle timer that I like to use, so I'll probably use that. 25 minutes.
Yeah, I need to find some cute timers.
I got you. I have lots of cute timers. That's my thing.
Excellent.
Oh, Roro has 6 2022 e-arcs. Yes.
Nice.
I'm behind on my arcs. Actually, got to catch up on the FC reading stuff too, so maybe I'll jump into that at some point.
Wait, are you doing the self-published science fiction thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so am I. I'm a judge for that too.
Yeah. So
yes.
I'm pretty behind on reading, so I might like add that to today's
flip
gameplay. But yeah, flip back and forth. But cool. All right. Are we ready to get started?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. I think there we go. There you can see my screen. All right, everybody. We're gonna do 25 minutes reading sprints, and then we'll chill out for a little bit and get back into it. And happy reading. Go.
Woo!
And that is time. Dun, 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 dun. How do you
How many pages did I read? Excuse me.
Seemed like you were in the flow there.
Yeah, so I read about 7 pages, but the print is like super tiny. If that
So
makes
it
any
counts
sense.
as, oh my gosh, that looks so small. Wait, can we see that again?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to come from the beginning so that there's not really spoilers in case anybody looks too closely, but like,
whoa, that looks like 4 pages in one.
yeah, I know, right? What about you? How's Dune treating you?
Great. I think I read one chapter, which is probably like 15 pages, but this print is more spaced out. And I did go back and like fix up my annotation tabs so they look a little cleaner, but
Nice.
It's going. I'm trying to finish
Oh
this.
yeah, having like good. I'm sorry, you're trying to finish it this week?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to hopefully finish it this week so I can
Very cool.
go on. I have some big books this month. How about you?
Yeah, I like big books and I cannot lie. So I'm like 11 books behind according to Goodreads. But 3 of the ones that I've read in the last 2 months have been like Wheel of Time books. So
Tomes are sexy.
yeah, they are. But yeah, I'll probably try to find some like short stories or novellas or something. And I've got a lot of arcs. Like I'm only at like a 57% completion rate on my arc, so I need to like get on that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same arcs. And I have some short stories lined up for this month, but hopefully I'll get around to those too. But hey, Margaret, thanks for coming. Hey. How you doing? That's okay. That was our first sprint. Probably do a few more. It looks biblical. That's what happens with these older 1,000-page tomes.
Yeah. And at least I got like the hardback from the library because I have a bunch of the like little paperbacks and you don't want to bend the spine because it just looks weird to me, but then I give myself hand cramps and it's just like not worth it.
That's true. I'm not really a huge fan of like the really thin paper of like the thick mass market paperbacks of tomes because the pages are so thin. You turn one page and it barely does anything.
Or if you're like having a cold beverage with your book and you get a little bit of the condensation on your fingers, it just like melts the pages and you're like, no,
transparent.
Yeah.
Hi, thanks for coming.
Hey, so I'm reading The Shadow Rising, which is book 4 of the Wheel of Time. I'm currently on a Wheel of Time kick, so I'm very happy with my selection.
Yeah. And I'm reading Dune because the movie's coming out next month and it's the book club pick for my sci-fi club. So this is a reread. Let us know what you're reading.
Yeah, what are you reading?
Sprints. That's what my copy of Waverly looks like. Big and
it's
huge.
A special edition copy. Wait, is the copy of Waverly like this where it's got like the old-timey early 90s fantasy art, or is it like your copy of Dune, which is like beautiful, by the way? Where it's this like, all those special editions of really popular books, it just like I can see why people have multiple copies of books on their shelves.
Yeah. I think that's been my struggle with this because I'm a big annotator. I love writing up in my books and like sticking them and tabbing them and just like it gives me so much joy. But because this one is such a special edition, I don't want to write in it, so I'm filling it with sticky notes instead.
Nice.
Which is a little bit different, but I'm itching to write in it though.
Yeah, I usually keep like a Google Doc or something, and I'll put like page number and then what I thought about something. I use it for writing scripts for my videos because if I just try to like ad lib everything, it turns out terrible. So that way works a lot better for me.
Yeah, definitely. I can't. Actually, I tried recently, my first time doing like an off the cuff, just spewing to the camera kind of review without bullet notes or like something. And it was 45 minutes of rambling. It took me 2 days to edit because I was like, what am I talking about?
Oh no. I've only done one video like that, and it taught me to never want to do it again. I'm one of those weirdos who like practices what they're going to say before they turn on the camera, and it just makes editing so much easier. Because like I want to spend my time reading and enjoying the book. I don't want to spend days and days editing a video.
Yeah, it helps for organizational purposes. Is Timothy a good choice for you then? I'm not sure we're referring to.
Yeah, what's Timothy? Is that like a method of annotating books, or?
I am like just started annotating within the past year. Margaret, I am not up to the terminology, so if that's what you're referring to, please educate me.
Yeah. Yes,
I just
please
know
tell us.
stickies and highlights. That's what I do. Okay, wait. It just popped up on the bottom. Timothy Chalamet and Dune. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the guy. That guy. The guy who's not Jason Momoa.
Exactly. Listen, I have thoughts about Dune on my reread that are very different. That might be very unpopular opinions. This might be a rant vlog. So I'm not going to spoil anything. You'll see when the vlog comes out. It's interesting. I'm like using books I just bought into Storygraph. I need to update my Storygraph. Do you use Storygraphy?
I don't. It's one of those things that I have bookmarked on Twitter because I'd like to get on it, but I already have my Goodreads set up, so I just kind of like default to doing that. I think it, like, I would definitely love to use Storygraph. Like, what do you love about it?
So I set up my Storygraph earlier this year, and I was keeping up with it for a little bit, but then I fell off just because, like, at the time, I think now there might be an app for it that I saw recently. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think when I first started using Storygraph, there wasn't a phone app, and it was just convenient that Goodreads has a phone application, even though. But what I liked about Storygraph was they give you more statistical breakdowns of your reading. And so more so by like genre, subgenre, or like pacing, or like the mood setting or world building strategies that are common in the books that you read.
That sounds super helpful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I need to go and fix that.
Yeah. No biblical spacing. Oh, the thin. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think those are big books. Currently reading Blackout.
Yeah, who's Blackout by?
Who's that by?
Wait, that's Candace Owens' book, is it? Or is that the book where she named her? So Candace Owens, who's like a conservative pundit, wrote a book called, I think it's called Blackout, but she did it because there's like a book written by somebody else called Blackout with the same name, and I think she was trying to like hijack the name or something.
Oh.
But I could be totally misremembering it, but I just remember it being kind of like a dick move feeling in my head.
I don't know anything about that, and I've never read Candace Owens, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But if that is the case, please let us know. Oh, Connie Willis? Or is it Candace Owens? Or maybe it's someone else. No idea. Or a different one? Yeah, we want to know.
Connie Willis summary. Now, Blackout is a novel by the award-winning author Connie Willis. The story follows a series of historians that are studying at Oxford University. It's 2060, and the historians get to study history firsthand by traveling back in time to events and time periods they wish to study. Excuse me.
Oh, how fun. Okay, for some reason, what's that movie with Keanu Reeves and Owen Wilson? Ned and Ted and where they go back in time and they meet Socrates and they meet all like historical figures. It made me think of that for some reason.
Wait, is that like a Jack Black movie or something?
I don't think Jack Black is in it. Wait, hold on. Ned and Ted. Oh, Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted They just came out with a new one. Don't watch it. I mean, it was something, but
Oh my god.
Bill and Ted Save the Universe or something like that. It's an old movie. But it made me think of that, except more maybe not as satirical. But is it not Owen Wilson? Who was it?
It's Owen Wilson. Is he like the dollar store version of Owen Wilson, or?
Bill and Ted, yes.
Yes.
Listen, it's been years since I've seen that movie, Margaret. Forgive me. Oh, I skipped over some by accident. I'm reading The Wolf and the Woodsman. Oh, is that a Red Riding Hood retelling? Sounds like. I haven't read many retellings, so.
Yeah, I have to be in the mood for retelling.
27 pages.
120 pages. Nice. Is that a thriller?
Sounds like a thriller.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it by? Let us know.
No, I mean like 27 pages. Damn, if you could read 127 pages in 25 minutes, it's like share your secrets.
Yes,
Go like make a viral video like coaching us on how to do that.
Everyone watch that video. Like how did you do it? Speaking of which, I've been wanting to make a video about like how my reading has increased since starting BookTube. How that's like impacted, you know?
Definitely. I know I started book.
Oh, yeah,
go ahead.
No, I think there's a lag, but go ahead.
Okay, that makes things like much less awkward though, because I'll say something and then it'll pause and then you'll start talking, and I don't know if there's like this unwritten rule where you're supposed to wait like 5 seconds between when somebody else starts talking or not.
No.
Kind of like in John Tucker Must Die. But I actually started BookTube sort of because I wanted to read, and I figured that if I started a channel and people started expecting me to talk about books, I'd feel bad if I wasn't able to talk about books, so I'd like keep reading. And it totally worked. So public shame, it's a hell of a drug.
It's true. I totally fell into that also in the beginning. And now I'm just like, whatever. It's like you read it, you don't read it. It's fine. Yeah. But I felt that, especially in the beginning when I wanted to do like recommendation videos, but I felt like my repertoire of books wasn't as vast. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like I used to read 100 books a year when I was like in middle and high school, and after that I sort of fell off. So like now the books that I'm into are not the books that I was into back then, and I would make terrible recommendation videos if I just tried to rely on my like old knowledge and looking stuff up on Goodreads to like find something to say.
Yeah. We need to. We're keeping updated.
Yeah.
Blackout is the one novel I use, for example, to a book I threw across the room for its ending. As in, like, you didn't like the ending?
As in, like, rage quit or, like, celebratory, hurrah!
We're done! Or, like, no, that shouldn't have happened. Like, what kind of throwing are we talking about? Oh, I need to know.
No, that's Pone Wilson.
Bogus Journey, some random white dude. It's not Owen Wilson? Now I gotta look it up. I'll check it out when we're doing the next sprint. Oh, it is a thriller. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I read a couple. Oh, Rage. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That is not a
that sucks. Like when you get super invested in a story and then it just makes you rage and you're just like, F this. This is not what we're doing today. Also, Kitty.
Hello.
Yeah.
Cool. Should we do another sprint?
Sure.
Ready? Okay.
Yeah, and this light is like way too close to me to not be like oversaturate or over lighting, whatever the technical term is.
Exposure, overexposure.
Yes, overexposure. Now let's see if that did what I wanted it to.
Good.
Yeah, much better than it was.
All right, awesome. So we're gonna do another 25-minute sprint, reading, productivity, whatever it is you guys want to do. Ready?
Woo! Get it, y'all.
Go. We're back. Hello. I'm trying not to scare you.
It's all good. I muted my microphone because I didn't want y'all to hear chewing sounds because that would bother me. But
Oh,
yeah, so if I went like, oh my God, what's going on? Y'all wouldn't be able to hear me and it would all be good.
okay. We're planning ahead.
Yes.
Awesome. How'd you do?
This is a family-friendly show. I kind of got stuck down the rabbit hole, which is good. So I'm enjoying myself. I'm on page 29.
Yay, that's exciting. There's a whole bunch.
Yes. Yeah. What about you? How far did you get?
I think
or did you discover something
Huh?
nice? Did you find something you wanted to annotate or something that like made you think twice?
Oh yeah, I've been annotating this whole time. I've got tabs like almost on every page. I want to say maybe like 10 pages or so because I stopped to like write.
Nice. It's very cool.
Let us know how you guys are doing.
Hi.
Hey,
how you doing? I love your Abby. Like that's super cute.
It is so cute. It is so cute. I love it. Hi, Jamia. Thanks for coming.
Hey.
Yeah, let us know what you guys are reading. We got some rereads going on. I'm doing a reread also. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, reading is a lot more fun when you're like not doing it in your room by yourself. Yes. So this is really nice.
It is. That's like my favorite part about the book community in general is like the community aspect.
Yeah, we're all like introverts, and so we all know like what's going on, and it makes things so much less awkward.
It does. It does. We found our people. Yay, 16 pages.
Yay, 16 pages. Yes. Progress.
We're killing it. 20 pages.
20 pages.
Yay.
Woo!
Go team. You know what we need to get? We need to get pom-poms.
Pom-poms,
so
yeah.
Like go team. Woo, you guys are great.
I used to have pom-poms. I got them at a garage sale for like $2 and they were huge. But I think my mom like got rid of them after I went to college because there was no way in hell I was going to be a cheerleader. Like they do all those like all the tricks they do are like super hard. And like I have so much respect for them and like their art form and everything, but like that's not me.
Yeah, I'm in awe. I know people who do cheerleading and some gymnastics. I think I have one friend who does I forget what it's called, but it's when they have the cloth hanging from the ceiling and they like
the aerial
something.
Aerial. It's like what Pink did at that one awards show where she was like doing the aerial stuff like while singing, and it's like, oh my God, like just stop making me feel bad about myself.
Oh, you guys who could do that, amazing! Like, that is so cool. I can watch that all day.
Yeah, I can walk the dog sometimes. That's like exercise, right?
That's been my exercise all week is walking the dog. 254 Avocado Witch. Oh, I think I've heard I have Avocado Witch. I have that.
Yeah, that's by Nnedi Okorafor, isn't it?
Yeah. I want to read some more Nnedi Okorafor. I did read Binti this year, and I was impressed with her writing. So,
oh yeah, I really enjoyed Binti too.
I used to do bars of
gymnastics. Oh, nice!
Look at you.
That's so badass.
That is so cool. So cool. I can't even do the monkey bars. You know how like I think when I was a kid, people used to pretend like the floor was lava, right? And so you'd have to climb the monkey. I fail every time. If the floor was actually lava, I would have died.
Yeah, no, my palms would just get so sweaty and it was bad. It was like I'd get halfway through and I'd look down and I'd be like crap, and then I'd just like slip and nothing I could do would stop that.
Yep. I'm calling it right now. If we ever have a zombie apocalypse and there's a fence that needs climbing, I'm done. I can't. I don't have upper body strength. So that is one thing I would like to have. But yeah, it's going. Speaking of rereads, I'm really tempted to make December entirely rereads. I've seen some people do that. Do you ever do something like that?
I usually don't reread books, but except for like Dresden Files because I'm a hypocrite. But like, I think that in December when it gets cold, you want something cozy, comfortable. You want to go back to things that you loved in the past because there's a lot of nostalgic around the holidays, you know. So it definitely like fits the mood.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about doing that, but then I'm also like, there's so many other books on my TBR that I want to get to.
Oh, so I did one of those TBR calculators, and I probably own like 1,000 books that I haven't read yet. I have a problem. I'll go to like used bookstores and I'm like, oh, this is just $1, or this is just $2, or oh, here's the first 5 books in the Malazan series for like $10. Hell yeah, I'm gonna take that. Yeah. And then I end up with way too many books. And when we just moved, so like I had to box all those up and then lift them and carry them up the stairs. And I got really buff for like a week, and that was awesome. But like, I wish I had just gotten them all on Kindle.
Same.
But yeah. Anyways, I did one of those TBR calculator things, and it said it would take me like 18 years to get through my TBR at the rate that I read. And yeah, so this is like a life's library, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm really scared. I should do one of those. How did you do that? Is there like an app or something?
So I forgot what it was, but this was like 6 months ago on Twitter. There was this link to this site going around. Here, let me Google it and see if I can try to find the one that I used.
Oh gosh. Am I about to have an existential crisis because this app calculator? This is 18 years. That's so long. Hi, Hugo. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I can imagine it's late. Get some rest.
Definitely.
And while V looks for that calculator, I do rereads every December because it's my birthday month. Oh, happy early birthday!
Woo!
Birthday celebrating! Yay! Gift to myself to reread my favorites. That's a great gift. That's self-care. I like that idea.
Definitely.
Oh no.
Yeah, self-care is important. Don't burn yourself out. It's not worth it.
It is not worth it. But books will always be there. Now I don't know. I used to keep a list in my like reading bullet journal of all the unread books that I have, but I haven't updated it this year. It's probably a lot more. Oh no, we have a problem.
Okay, I can't find it, and all the blogs that link to it are just like linking to Random House or Penguin Random House, excuse me, their website. But then when I search their website, I can't find it. So like, I don't know what's going on here.
Huh. Okay, I'll try to look for it during the sprint too. And if we find it later, then I'll just tab it in the video description. But it would take my whole life to get through my TBR. At the rate of hauling books. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I know. I'm not done yet. Oh, that's my husband. He's everybody on BookTube says hi and they love you, and he just walks away.
That's okay. My husband.
No, so I stole him.
He like comes back wearing masks because he doesn't want to show his face, but whatever.
Yeah, my husband does not want to be like on my YouTube channel or anything. Like, he doesn't have anything like against it, but he just like values his privacy. And yeah, so I stole the little stand his keyboard thing, like a piano electric keyboard thing.
Nice.
Yeah, and so he just took it back, and apparently he gets really annoyed whenever I steal it because I still need to find like a comfy chair to like throw over in that corner.
And comfy chairs, important reading chairs.
Yeah, I had one, and now it's in the attic with like his like gamer's cave thing.
Nice.
And it's just like, you took my chair. What did you think was going to happen? We're married, so it's basically my chair too, anyways.
This is ours and this is ours. Okay, so like, so it's not that my husband is hiding his face for privacy reasons. He has this thing he's been saying since I started booktubing over a year and a half ago. He goes, "I'll be in a video with you when you hit 1,000 subscribers." I'm like, I don't know when that's gonna happen. What? So
Yeah.
until then, he's got a Deadpool mask that he wears. I don't know.
You should like just dance around in his Deadpool mask in the background of one of your videos when you don't know what's going on. It would be hilarious.
I will plan that at some point. It'll be in a vlog or something.
Oh yeah. I'm tempted to make October a vampire reads month. Ooh, I like that. Because I just really want to read some vampire shit. Yeah. Oh, I need to read Interview with a Vampire since they're making the new series. And I think the lead is that guy from Game of Thrones.
Are they?
Yeah,
really?
they're like, yes.
That's so
yeah, and the guy who played, God, what was his name? Not Wormtail, that's Harry Potter.
Cool.
The guy who played like the head. Yeah, it's the guy who played like the Unsully that was like one of Daenerys's main advisors.
Oh, Grey Worm? Is it Grey Worm?
Grey Worm, yes.
Yeah.
I think that he's lead or one of the like really important characters. I don't know the universe very well, but he did a great job in Game of Thrones, so I'm excited for him.
I love him so much.
Yeah. But yeah, I need to get into the series because I've heard a lot of good things about it. And most of my vampire reading has been Twilight, which is frankly sad. So I need to upgrade from the glitter emo vampires.
Yeah, definitely. It's a totally different experience if that's what you have for vampires so far. I think you'll enjoy it. It's really good. I've only read the first book and I never continued. So future buddy read, maybe.
Yeah. I'm up for it. Yeah. Plus it was one of those books that we actually had like an old coworker of my husband's, and we call him Dealer Dave because he's responsible for about 100 books in our house. He was moving and he's like, hey, these books are super cheap. Do you want them? And it's like a bunch of classics and like really like hyped up books. And I'm like, yeah, I should probably end up reading this sometime in my life, you know? And yeah. Yeah. So we bought another bookshelf and we bought part of his collection.
Just add it to the pile.
Yeah, they were like a quarter a piece and they were really good books. So like,
that's great.
What do you do?
You can't say no.
Yeah. I need to find a reading chair. I'm not sure which kind I should get yet. Yeah, I kind of have my eye on this one at Costco. I feel so old saying that, but there's this like swivel chair that's about the size of like a small love seat or like a couch, like a chair that's just big enough to like curl in on, and it spins, which means you can do spinny things in it, which is a lot of fun.
That's so fun.
And it's comfortable. like I see all these cute reading chairs on the internet, and one, they're expensive. Two, they're backlogged because there's like a shortage of everything right now. And three, like, I don't know if this is going to be comfortable when I sit down, or is it just something that's going to look good in pictures? Because I mean, there is value to that. Like BookTube, I think a lot of creators really rely on their whole aesthetic and being able to project like this ideal reading lifestyle. I just want things to be like really plush and there to be like coffee and stuff.
I will actually come to think about it. Both of our channel names have to do with coffee. So like, are you as equally obsessed with coffee as I am?
Yeah. No, like in college, I was on like a pot of coffee a night. And in addition to that, like during the day, I'd have like 1 or 2 like 32-ounce Dunkin' Donut iced coffees. And then I cut back when I got out of college because I'm like, I actually have time to like be a human being again. That's nice. And now I have to get up at like 4:35 in the morning for work because part of my job involves me like going to a construction site and making sure that contractors actually do what they're supposed to be doing. So I have to be like an hour away for a 7 a.m. construction meeting 3 to 5 days a week. And I got to get up real early for that.
So coffee it is.
Yes. Sorry, that was a really roundabout way to say yes. Yes, me and the coffee are best friends.
Great explanation. It is a necessity. It is a necessity. I agree. I love coffee. I was the same in college, like drinking these huge cups, 2, 3, however many it took to like get through the day and just constantly stay up. But now it's more of I also wake up super early in the morning, like 5 a.m. But now it's like taste and quantity. Like
Oh yeah,
flavors.
like in the construction trailer when we started the project, they were buying these like great value K cups that tasted disgusting. So I like brought like I like the Starbucks ones. They're not like the greatest thing ever, but like okay, like my favorite coffee right now is a tie between Godiva and then this one like small batch thing that I got for Christmas one year from my friend. But like I can't find those anymore. So it's like Starbucks K cups it is. And I was like, if I'm gonna be like bougie and stuff, I'm gonna like take care of myself.
Treat yourself to good stuff.
Yeah. Besides, like their toffee nut coffee is really good. And yeah. But they don't sell that one in bulk, which makes me sad. So I'm gonna have to like get pumpkin spice or something.
But I love pumpkin spice though. That I'm a sucker for pumpkin. I really am. It's so good.
Yeah.
Michelle loves.
I love the interview with the vampires. Sweet. I feel like more validated the more that I hear that other people liked these books, which is really another reason why BookTube is a trap, is because everybody's like, oh my God, I love these books. And you're like, oh my God, I got to add those to my TBR. And then you end up with the whole like lifetime long TBR thing. And it's like the greatest trap ever. And it's like a wholesome trap too, which is hilarious.
Yes, it is. It's never ending. Oh, speaking of which, we'll start another sprint in another minute because I think for a while. Started reading them.
Can I actually run to the restroom right quick?
Yeah, of course. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'll wait till you come back. Yeah, Michelle, I also started reading them. I think I started reading them in high school. Yeah, and then I think I reread them when I was a little bit older. But I'm pretty sure I have my original copy too. They were so good. Did you see the movie with Brad Pitt and oh my gosh, my husband? What's his name? I haven't seen him in a movie in like years. Oh my gosh. Antonio Banderas. There we go. That's oh my gosh. I haven't seen a movie with Antonio in like at least a decade. Is he still acting? Is he doing things? I hope he's still doing things. How'd you come up with your channel name? Oh, thanks. Okay, so all right. Long story short, originally it was gonna be Coffee, Cats, and Chats because I love coffee and then I have cats and we were gonna chat, right? So original, I know. But then I ended up not liking that and going with coffee over apples because one of my two careers is that I'm a teacher. So I was like, kids always give me apples because the old adage, like give your teacher an apple, whatever, which is great, but I prefer coffee. I love coffee, and occasionally a kid will bring me coffee, and I'm like, yes, amazing child. I love you. So I love all of them, but like I love coffee. So it's coffee over apples. Does that make sense? Ha 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 ha. I know. I think I'm so funny. I'm sorry. Just cracking myself up. 2:30 in the morning hiking trip. Wow, people next being loud. What should I do? Oh no, 2:30 in the morning hiking, and you're here with us. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, definitely. So you can like call code compliance, or you can just make things super awkward for them. Like maybe play Bad Touch on your radio, like with the speakers all the way up, and just like that's the like. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Kind of like a throwback song. Yes.
Oh, that's great. Oh.
P.S. Write it because I don't want to wake my dad.
Oh, no. Okay, so you can't be loud. Okay, well, they're already being loud, so be loud back. Graduated high school in 2000, so yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes. Sorry, it's like sometimes I make references to stuff on Twitter and nobody likes it, and I figure it out that it's because a lot of the people that saw the tweet probably were like the
younger generation?
Yeah. What are
Yeah.
like I'm a millennial, but like what's the generation that comes after us? Like Gen Z or
The
the youths?
younger generation, the youths would be Gen Z. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm also a millennial, and I'm closer to like the upper portion than the lower portion. So I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Totally know what you mean. Hello. Thanks for
Hello.
coming. Promise we're gonna sprint. But before we sprint, we had a really great question was about our channel names. So I just
Okay.
explained that my channel name is because one of my two careers is as a teacher. I get a lot of apples, but I love coffee. So when a kid brings me coffee, it makes me so happy. So I put
Nice.
coffee over apples. But how did you get your channel name?
So I was actually sitting in Starbucks with a friend of mine who's like an aspiring writer, and whatchamacallit, I was like, so when I was in high school, my like AOL email, because AOL was still a respectable email service at the time, and it was also the only one that could get through the like filters and the blockers and stuff on the school computers, and I was applying for colleges, so that was important. But it was like Bookish Trombone. And I was like, okay, bookish. I want something that's like starts with a B so it'll sound cool. And then I like started Googling things to make sure that other people didn't take it, and they took them. And so I was like, what is another like bookish book culture related thing word that I could do and make something cool? And I was like, well, people like books and coffee. And I was like, caffeine. And then I was like, caffeinated covers. I'm a genius. And nobody had taken that yet. So I was like, yes, this one's mine.
You just grab it and run with it.
Yeah. And like I went on a bunch of different social media platforms. Unfortunately, Twitter is weird because caffeinated covers has too many letters. So I'm like caffeinated cov on that. But I was able to get like Instagram, YouTube, or like all the Google stuff and Twitter and all that stuff like right away, because I knew that I wanted to lock that down. I was like, oh, my channel is going to be awesome. I'm going to be the next Daniel Green. I'm not. But yeah, like I have like delusions of grandeur, so it's cool. So I was like, I'm going to like plan for it and like manifest that, and eventually it'll happen. And so it just worked. Yeah.
We all have that booktuber, I think, that we aspire to. Like in my heart of hearts, I will vlog like Books and Lala one day. Eventually. So
oh yeah, no, her vlogs are really good.
Really good. I totally get that.
Oh yeah. I like Daniel Green because a lot of his stuff is very like lighthearted but conversational, but you can tell he kind of has a more subdued personality, or at least in his earlier videos he did. I kind of feel like as you grow on YouTube, you kind of get like a creator persona that you put out there. So like I might be like awkward and quiet in real life, but if I'm in front of a camera, I'm like, hey, how are y'all? Because y'all are my people and I'm comfortable and I know how I want to like interact with people that I'm comfortable with. But yeah, I just like his vibe, and he's very informative and well thought out. And I really appreciate things that are very well thought out. So that's what I aspire to be.
I agree. Shout out to Daniel and Kayla if you're watching. High school 2017.
Nice. I graduated in 2009 and then proceeded to spend like 6.5 years to get a bachelor's degree. But
same.
Nice.
I also graduated in the late 2000s and then took 5.5, almost 6 years to do my bachelor's and my certification. So
nice.
Yeah, we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
And that is
I like
wild. Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I like changed my major twice and then had to retake a bunch of classes because D is not for done in my major. And yeah, so C's get degrees, D is not for done. But if I was like other majors, I would have been. I have an electrical engineering degree, but I'm like, I got it because I like having money and job security. And yeah, it's not like my calling in life.
I totally get you. Yeah, I have quite a few friends who changed degrees a lot, and that's why I know we're getting off like topic, and I promise you guys we're gonna do a sprint in a second, but, but like, because we've just been
Like,
talking.
we're here for the books. What's going on?
Like, why are we talking about adulting? but
It's like, what is this mess?
Because when I started my my fine arts degree, and then halfway through was like, man, how am I gonna make any money? And so I started looking, like talking to friends who were teachers, and then following around for a bit, and I was like, oh, I really like this. And so then double majored in education and did both. So now I'm doing both, which is great.
Very cool.
But you guys,
yeah. I feel like if you do arts, you have to double major in something, like either do teaching, because it seems like there's less opportunities there. One of my friends studied to be a band teacher, but he couldn't get hired on at the place that he did his like student teaching at because they didn't have the money for it. And then he like just couldn't get like a band director job. So he went and taught English in South Korea for a while. But like with arts, you either have to teach and be able to get in at a school that actually has the funding to have you, or you have to be really good at the business side. Like there's a bunch of people who have just done like amazing things with like their Etsy's or their DeviantArts or other places that allow you to buy people's art online, but you have to know the business side of it. And you also have to like know enough to like get a lawyer to look at contracts so you don't get screwed over and all that jazz. And it's just like, if you want to just be a creator, like you're usually not going to be able to do that. And it's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, there's a whole road to building up to becoming like solely a creator. So most people either like go into teaching, like you said, or go into like directing, or like managing an art space, or like something more along the business route. Absolutely. But it worked out. I love teaching, so we're all happy. We're good. I love Murphy. Yeah,
Murphy Napier is another good one.
Yeah. Also, and Ashley at Bookish Realm. Also love Ashley. I remember when Ashley started making. Well, no, I wasn't following her from the beginning, but her videos, her discussions have like gotten so in depth. It's a really good reviewer. Yeah.
I need to check her out. I know I've watched her videos in passing.
Yes, definitely check them out. And we can get on their level. We will. Let's manifest that energy. Woo!
That was awkward.
That's why we need the pom-poms. So we can jiggle them around.
It's like
jazz hands.
It's like, upgraded jazz hands with colors and stuff. It's great.
Exactly. Oh, thank you.
Yes. Also, like, y'all put up with way too much crap for way too little money, and I have mad respect for y'all.
Can I ask you to write a letter to our township? Speak on my behalf.
Dude, if I was a teacher, I probably would have like drop kicked a child by now. I could not deal.
You find other ways of decompressing, just like take
coffee, wine. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Coffee, those things. Cool. So let's read, because that's what we said we were going to do.
That's why we're all here.
We're here to read.
Yes. And this, hey. And this may or may not be my last sprint, just because I told my husband that we would do some stuff like at 8. We just bought a house and we're selling our condo. So we have to like go check and make sure that the guy who redid the floors like redid them correctly before we give him the rest of the money for it. Adulting. None of y'all came here for that.
Everyone came here to talk about adulting.
Yeah, we'll have a support group some other time.
Oh man. Okay, yeah, that's totally fine. So we can make this the last sprint, everybody, because it's true. I haven't eaten dinner yet, and it's getting a little bit
I'd be hangry right now. Yeah.
I had a cereal earlier, so I'm holding out.
Hold on.
Cool. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Oh, thanks, Roro. You're so sweet. Let us know how your reading's going. And we're gonna go ahead as soon as V is ready.
I think I just broke my husband's heart. He can't find his Allen wrenches, and
Oh,
I was the last
no.
person.
No, I'm upset.
I'm guilty of doing the same thing. My husband will be like, "Do you know where this is?" And I'll say, "I have no clue." Even though I was the last person to touch it, I just don't remember. Like, I don't know. Sorry. Cool. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get us started because I know everyone's anxious to read. Ready, set,
Yes.
and let's go. And that's time. Ooh. Ooh, it's easy.
Yeah, I was almost done with the first chapter. I'm on page 37.
Oh, nice. Like
Yeah, so
right at
I've
the
gotten
cusp
about,
of that.
yeah, like right in the middle of a paragraph. I had like that much left. But no, that's good. I'm about 5% of the way done with this big honking book, and I feel good about it.
Yes.
What about you? How'd your reading go?
Good. I think I did probably like 10 pages or so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going at a steady pace. I'll probably keep reading after I get some dinner, but I am getting hungry.
Yeah. My husband really wants me to go do chores. So I need to like we'll go check the stuff out at the condo first, and then I'll help get some more stuff unpacked, and he'll feel better, and then he'll get less grouchy. And I am so sorry that he interrupted because that was awkward.
Okay. That's okay. I know. Adulting is important. We'll fit books around that. So
yeah. But no, you only read 7 pages. You did laundry though. That's a win.
Adulting. Yay.
Yeah. You hate it when you have to like wear like a really nice dress to work because you have nothing else that's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or something you're just like, I don't think this is supposed to match, but it's gonna today because I don't have another option.
Mm-hmm. Or, oh, this was cute 10 years ago. I guess it's going to be cute today too because everything else smells bad.
Exactly. Yeah. But I guess that's it. Then we're going to go adult and eat and do life and then maybe keep reading later on. So thanks everybody for coming.
Thanks so much. Me. Thanks for having me. It was really fun to get to read with people. I really appreciated that.
Yay. We'll do more of these in the future. Definitely.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Take care, y'all. Be safe, be healthy, and enjoy life. Like, y'all are worth it.
Yay. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bye.